Okay, finally set up my first tent. Never set up a tent before, so um, it was confusing at first, but once you get it, you get it. It's like not that. It's it's a bit of work. I can see why people don't like setting up a tent because it's very finicky, especially with the wind. There's quite a bit of wind on the beach right here, and it's only about 60 degrees today, so it's kind of chilly, especially after you kind of. I don't know. That's besides the point. So, got this all set up here. Um, got. I use the kind of the rain tarp as a mat, like a just for a cover for the sand outside. Um, just so like you can set your stuff on there without it getting like a pound of sand in it. It's probably kind of dumb and pointless. And yeah, so like it's probably not something you want to do every time you set up a tent. But I was just kind of bored and not a whole lot to do today, so yeah, something I did. And then also I put the bike on there because I don't have end caps for my handlebars, so that keeps a pound of sand from getting inside the frame. Which I guess is a beach bike right now. So it's gonna get sandy and probably gonna get worn. So I've got to think about getting a new bike in the not too distant future, and then just putting the book-bang motor on the bottom bracket on that. So I don't know if I got a good camera angle or not, but yeah. So bike right there. Um, could have used like one more hook. I have like a whole another pack back home. I've got so much supplies I couldn't even like carry it with me back in the garage. Like, and I'm not even like exaggerating. Like no ego or nothing. Like I've got the kitchen sink. Like if I could figure out a way to carry 100 pounds of cargo, I would have literally a home on wheels. But that's not. Bikes are just a two-wheeled thing. They only got two wheels unless you have like a cargo trike, which to other people those look kind of lame, but those have stability. So I haven't owned one, so I can't speak for them, but I would imagine they can hold a lot more weight and keep it stable. And more wheels is more strength because you need lots of spokes and strong wheels and stuff like that, and that always helps. But my wheels are pretty good, so I just got a new wheel, like really good wheel for the back, so I can run tubeless tires on for mountain biking, what have you. And it looks like there's an ambulance on the beach right now, over there. Let me see in the camera. Yeah, there's an ambulance. I don't know if there is a surfing accident or whatnot. There's surfing going on over there. So yeah, and I'm not really that tired right now. I just kind of want to. I've been kind of running around town and nothing's really happening. It's kind of that point like where you're biking where like you kind of get bored of it and like you like riding the bike around, but like you kind of want stuff to happen, and like I don't know, like a lot of times it's just kind of spinning the wheels and you're not really meeting anyone or talking to anyone. People just kind of you know they're just walking and doing their daily grind and doing their thing, or they might be very egotistical and be like, oh yeah, I'm like the king of Venice Beach, or I'm the Venice queen or something like that, or you think you're cool, well look what I'm doing. Like you have no idea. Like it's always they're in their bubble, you know what I mean? So like everybody's got their own bubble and they really don't want to think about like the mindset that's inside of your bubble. They have their own mindset and they really don't understand that everybody else's bubbles. It's not only that they have their own thing, like they have their own mindset and view of life and values and what's important to them. And they're all here for a reason, and they might be having a high or a low because they come to California and what they came here to do is not happening because of the good old-fashioned money, so which is kind of that's life, whatever. So that's not really a black hole because that's very apparent for everyone and that's very real. So yeah. And so yeah, I kind of chose a spot that's a little bit away from the hustle and bustle. Like there's a lot of people just over here and there, and I just so I can, it's good so I can actually talk freely when you're got a good 100-yard radius from, crowds of people. So, and then a little bit later I want to get into the surf a little bit and like just break some waves. I want to buy a surfboard, but not in the cards right now. So, yeah. So I'm probably going to check in a little bit later. So.